Let's start the practice by tuning in to how we feel right now. When we've just had some news or experience that's intense or upsetting, it creates a response, and we notice how it is that it lands in our body. There are always lots of thoughts that come in. Sometimes a panic it could be, but it just gets everything kind of activated when we hear news that someone's sick. So let's take a moment as we start to tune in and notice how that feels in our experience right now. Notice how your body feels, notice your breath and your thoughts. And take a few deep breaths. And we all have our own way of being present with something or with someone. When there's a sudden shift in something, like someone's had a stroke, then there's a natural enhancement of our experience. Everything seems sharper or more intense somehow. We might find ourselves activated with other thoughts or feelings. Often there's thoughts about the person, of course, and often thoughts about what might happen next. And there's very common, of course, to have thoughts about ourselves as well. When a situation happens with someone, it's natural to have a variety of responses to that. See if it's possible to be present with what it is that's happening, and to acknowledge that and have some compassion for ourselves as well as for everyone else in a situation. And notice how it feels in your body. And notice the breath will often have a response as well. Sometimes we'll hold our breath, or the breath will get faster, or something will happen with our breath. And then we remember that we could take a deep breath and relax, and that really helps as well. And there's a holding of kindness and compassion and love and caring in our heart for all the people involved, for ourselves and for our friends and the person that the event had happened to. So that's a natural kind of holding of that space for this to be processed and felt. Take a few more deep breaths and release on the exhale. Let the response to the situation settle. It's often useful to relax our physical body as well. Notice your forehead and eyebrows. This familiar path of relaxing and paying attention to the body. If it's possible to let go of worry and thoughts about the future just for a few minutes, and soften through the whole of the forehead and the eyes. Let the thoughts behind the forehead settle for a moment, giving ourselves a rest. Noticing your jaw, the hinges of the jaw, your teeth. See if there's enough space between the upper jaw and the lower jaw so that you can relax and not be tight through the mouth. If you have a mental image of the person, allow the light to permeate through their whole body, head to toes, in that image. This beautiful gold healing light. And bringing in other people who care about them, who love them. Knowing this light can be in all of us, bringing them into the light as well. For the person who is ill or in hospital, surrounding him or her in the light, allowing that light to penetrate and suffuse her whole body, her whole being, and all of the people who love her and care about her. Allowing this light to be surrounding us, holding us all in the same healing light. And as we move through the day, coming back to this occasionally, to take a few deep, relaxing breaths, to be kind as we attend to ourselves and others.